Hey everybody, it's Matt Minotti with Dream Vacations, bringing you a quick ship tour of Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas. Now this is one of Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships, and I have to tell you, you can't go wrong booking any of the Oasis class ships. Now Symphony of the Seas is definitely one of my favorites. This is my third cruise on this ship, and I had a blast every time I've cruised. Now on this cruise, I was with my 5-year-old daughter Frankie. So if you're checking out videos to see if you think this might be a good ship for kids, I can save you the trouble. This is a great ship for kids. My daughter had a ball. She really enjoyed the kids club. She made a bunch of little friends, had a great time. They had a good time out at the pool deck and in the splash pad area. I think she had 300 of those darn ice cream cones. So the kids are going to love this cruise. And for the adults, you just can't go wrong. Tons of restaurants. The specialty restaurants are really great. More bars than you can drink at in a day, even though I tried. All in all, it was a 10 out of 10 experience. We really loved this cruise. So I'm not going to bore you with too much chatter. So let's jump right into the tour of Symphony of the Seas.
All right, cruise friends, let's start out on the Royal Promenade. Right here on your right, you have the Bionic Bar, which is a great spot to drop in if you would like to watch some robots make your cocktail. Definitely a fun spot to drop in. Now, I'm an old school Oasis class cruiser, so I remember when this space was the champagne bar. And I must admit, I really miss the champagne bar. But the Bionic Bar is fun. Drop in. If you do it once or twice, you'll probably be ready to move on. So let's go ahead and move on down the Royal Promenade. Right here in the middle on the left there, you see the Rising Tide Bar, which runs between the Royal Promenade up to Central Park area. It goes up and down about every half hour. It's definitely worth a ride now and again. Have a cocktail. Right there on your right is your next cruise office. So if you would like to book a cruise while you're on a cruise, which is always my favorite time to book one, they usually have some good deals in there. And just remember, if you're working with myself or any other advisor, you just let them know and the cruise will port over to us. And you can book it on the ship and still work with us. Right there on the left is the Royal Caribbean shop, which is always on the Royal Promenade on Oasis class. Good place to get your Royal Caribbean swag if that's what you're looking for. Also have Sorrento's Pizza here on your right. It's pretty good size here on Oasis class. Great spot to get some quick bites if you need to. The pizza there is pretty good. It's good size on this ship, so it doesn't get too busy. And as we head down the Royal Promenade, you can see they're doing a shopping event, which is something they do most days. They'll have some kind of event down there for shopping. So if that's your thing, definitely check. Midday is usually when they do them. So give it a walk, and you might see some good shopping. On your right here is Bolero's, which is the Latin bar. Now this is one of my favorite bars on the ship. I really enjoy listening to the Latin music. I also really enjoy the mojitos. So I usually drop in and get a frozen mojito actually. So if you drop in, go ahead and give a frozen mojito a try. I highly recommend them. But this bar is always a lot of fun. Always enjoy it. Now if you head straight back, you will end up at the Royal Theater. This is a quick look at the size of the theater. It's a really great space, great spot to watch a show, so definitely drop in and check it out. I watched the shows on this cruise, and I have to say that I really enjoyed them. I don't necessarily cruise for the shows, but I was with my youngest daughter and she really wanted to see them, and I have to say we enjoyed them. They do a great job on Royal Caribbean with the entertainment. I think they're one of the best of all the cruise lines. So if it is your thing, you're definitely going to enjoy it on the Oasis class ships. And the shows here on Symphony I found to be enjoyable. Hairspray was really good. Flight Dare to Dream was the other show that we saw. It was surprisingly good. A lot of flying around. My daughter loved it. We really enjoyed watching it as well, so check it out. Now, if you head down those stairs, it'll take you down to the casino area. There's also Studio B down there, which has the ice show. And I have to say, I really enjoyed the ice show as well. If you're cruising with your kids, they'll love it. My daughter really enjoyed it. But they really do a great job. It's hard. You'll find yourself being surprised you're on a cruise ship watching these guys. They did a great job. I found it to be enjoyable, and it was definitely worth the time. So try to check out the ice show. Now we're back up on Royal Promenade. Let's head back down. On the right here, you have On Air, which is the karaoke bar. Now I have to tell you, you have to drop in and watch some karaoke. It is worth the time. There's always some characters in there. We did it a couple times on this cruise, and I have to say it was really, really awesome. So check that out. There's also different shops on the Royal Promenade. Lots of shopping if that's your thing. Again, you get a good look at all the stuff they have out for the sale they were doing this day. Now across from Sorrento's, you have the English pub, Copper and Kettle. This is also one of my favorite spots. They have great acoustic music in here at night. The guy's usually really good. As you can tell, he was doing a great job, but it's a great place to sit out here and people watch during the day as well. So definitely give the English pub a try. They usually have great beers in there as well. Cafe Promenade is your spot for coffee in the morning. If you are looking to get your coffee and get started, that's where you want to go. It's included, whereas Starbucks you will have to pay. So remember, even if you have the beverage package, it's not included at Starbucks. Now up there where the arrow is pointing is the Schooner Bar. Now this is my go-to spot for martinis. It's a great place to come in the evening and just chill. You can listen to the band that plays there on the Royal Promenade as well. Great spot to people watch. So definitely check that out. We also have guest services here, so if you have any issues, that's where you go. Or you need to settle up your bill before you try to get off the ship, that's where you're going to want to go. All right, let's jump up to deck 6. We can take a look at the Royal Promenade as a whole. There to the left, again, the Schooner Bar. One thing to keep in mind, they generally have a really good piano player in there during the evenings. Really fun to go in and give him a listen. So if that's your thing, definitely go in and try to check him out. All the Oasis class ships usually have some really great musicians, and Schooner Bar is a great place to see one. There across from Schooner Bar is Focus, which is where you can go take a look at your pictures. But let's go ahead and head out to the Boardwalk area. Now this is unique to the Oasis class ships, and it's a really awesome space. As soon as you come walking out here, you see the horses, you know where you are. Right there on the left is the Dog House, which is a complimentary food venue of hot dogs and bratwurst. It's a 10 out of 10. I eat way too many of those. But the carousel out here is great, gives it that boardwalk vibe. It's just such a great space. I have to say on Symphony, the Playmakers is outstanding. Great space, really big. Great place to come, have some cocktails, drink some beers, watch some sports. You really can't go wrong. The food is small nominal charge for things, but it's really good. I generally bring my kids here to have chicken fingers and things like that, and I always grab some wings and some beers. It's really awesome. I can't say enough positive things about Playmakers. Really enjoy it. They have nice outdoor seating too, so you can kind of chill out there as well, eat and people watch, which is always fun. And one thing to keep in mind, Sugar is the candy shop. Make sure you keep your children out of there. My kids go berserk after they go in there and eat a bunch of candy, so I don't recommend that. But the carousel's awesome. My daughter loved it. There's a surf shop there as well, which we had to utilize a couple times to buy some bathing suits for my daughters on different cruises, so it's nice to have there. Johnny Rockets has a fee as well, but if you have the ultimate beverage package, you can get your milkshakes for free. So I highly recommend getting that beverage package and drink as many milkshakes as you can. This is where the Ultimate Abyss slide comes down and lands on the boardwalk area. You definitely have to do that. It's really, really fun. And at the back of the ship, you have the Aqua Theater, which is where they do the aqua shows. So I definitely highly recommend checking those out. One thing to remember is they generally are out here practicing during the day, so it might be a fun time to come check them out. The shows themselves get pretty busy. They do a great job with them, though. The diving and the acrobats, it's just really good. One thing to remember, you get a big line for folks waiting for the show. I generally just come right when the show starts and get a spot in the back. It's a little hack if you want to not sit in line and try to get buried down in the crowd. You can see just as well from the back. The shows themselves are outstanding. Aqua shows are really great. We enjoyed it on this ship as well. Right there, those little bar seats. I usually sneak up and just sit there at the end. The rock wall on Symphony is awesome. My older daughter loves it. She does it every time. I was with my 6-year-old on this cruise, so she has not taken to the rock wall yet. But my 9-year-old runs up and down it like a spider, so if you're cruising with your kids, they'll probably really love it. As we cruise around here, they have this little climbing area, which I always thought was kind of odd space. But as you can see, my daughter there in the pink shirt, she loves it. So did my older daughter. They climb on it, play on it. So it is a actual really great use of space. The kids will love it. Just keep that in mind. As we head back down the boardwalk, again, you have Johnny Rockets. The breakfast is really good there as well. So if you don't want to fight the crowds in the Windjammer, definitely check out the breakfast at Johnny Rockets. But the boardwalk is just such a unique space. It's really great. You do events out here as well. I've been on multiple Oasis class ships. They have some kids events out here, which are really fun. So definitely check the cruise compass and make sure you see what events are going on out on the boardwalk area. And make sure you come check them out. Another thing to mention about Sugar is they have stuffed animals in there. So if you're cruising with daughters or kids, keep that in mind. They are going to want them. But as we head out of the boardwalk area, you can see they have some boardwalk games there to the left. They have the ever famous Zoltar there as well, if you remember from the movie Big. But again, really great use of space. Love it on the Oasis class. You will definitely enjoy it. All right, let's jump up to deck 8 to the Central Park neighborhood. This is one of my favorite spaces on the ship. It's such a unique area. There's like over 30,000 plants up here. It's really great at night as well. So beautiful. Make sure you come up at night and check it out. There's several restaurants up here. We'll start out with 150 Central Park, which is one of the specialty restaurants, so you'll need to either book it separately or have the dining package, but it's definitely worth it. It's one of my favorite places to eat. Always enjoy my dinners here. Never really had a complaint. Definitely one of my favorites. As we continue to head down here, on the left you'll see the entrance to the Rising Tide Bar. It's where you can get on and off when it brings you up here to Central Park. There on the left, you have the Trellis Bar. This is an awesome space around happy hour. Always a lot going on, a lot of fun people. You can hear the shakers shaking and just a festive area. Really enjoy it. Off to the right, you have the glass windows, which lets the light down onto the Royal Promenade. Here on the left, you have the Park Cafe, which is one of the complimentary dining areas. Really good for quick grab and go stuff. They have a great roast beef sandwich in there, so definitely check that out. Across from them, you have Jamie's Italian, which is another specialty restaurant. Now this one's great if you're having a group dinner or, with the kids. They have larger tables usually. It's a great place. I've done a lot of group dinners in here. We've always enjoyed it. Real easy for the kids. Love the charcuterie board. Kids love the pasta. Really good option for group dining. As we continue down on the right, you will see Vintages, which is the wine bar. If you're a wine connoisseur, it's actually really good in there. You also have some great sangria, so check that out. But you can either sit outside or inside. They have some couches and really comfortable seating. Keep in mind that you can order appetizers from the Jamie's Italian menu, so it's a great place for a quick bite as well. On the right side here, you have some additional shopping areas. We'll go ahead and speed walk by those like I do when I'm with my wife and kid. Try to keep them away from that area as much as possible. Come back out here, you can see that little pavilion straight ahead. Now in the evenings, they usually have a band in there playing. Royal Caribbean always seems to have the best musicians and the best bands playing. No exception on this cruise. They had a great jazz band that was playing out there in the evening. Really enjoyed it. The plants make for just such a unique space on a cruise ship. Really love it. Again, the Trellis Bar here on the right. Again, this is generally where we all meet up around happy hour before we go to our dinner reservations. As we head up, we will reach one of my favorite dining establishments on any of the Royal Caribbean ships, which is Chops. Again, it is one of these specialty restaurants, so you have to pay an additional fee. They have that great outside seating there on the right. Inside just has that old school kind of steakhouse vibe. Really enjoy it. Always enjoy my dinners here. This one is definitely one of the restaurants I eat at every time I'm on a ship that has it. I almost always get the dining package, so it's definitely worth it to me. But definitely give Chops a try if you can. It's, I think, the best food on the ship. Let's take a quick look at the Rising Tide Bar. That is my beautiful daughter Francesca, who was with me on this cruise. As you could tell, I didn't get enough sunscreen on her face that day and got in a lot of trouble by my wife. But nonetheless, she really enjoyed riding the bar up and down. Gives you a little idea what it looks like when it sits up at Central Park. This is what it looks like as it slowly makes its way down to the Royal Promenade. You can kind of see how slow it goes. It's definitely worth taking a trip up and down once or twice. All right, let's jump up to deck 15 and take a look at the pool decks. As we head out here, you can get a look at Splashaway Bay, which is the children's play area. my daughters were real young, they really love this area. So if you're cruising with little ones, be prepared to be hanging out around this area most of your cruise, because that's what I had to do. My kids are older now and they can play in there by themselves, and I can stay at my seat now. But they still enjoy it. I love how they have their own little hot tub there on the left. The kids sure love the hot tubs. And my favorite part of the pool decks is the sandbar, or the pool bar on the other side, right here on your left. Conveniently located in between the different pools. It's a towel station right there on your right. That's where you would get your towels. You can scan your card and get as many towels as you want. Just make sure you take them back and scan them when you return them. Now here on the left is the beach pool, which is my favorite pool to sit at. Some of the loungers are actually in the water, but definitely where I tend to hang out when I am aboard one of the Oasis class ships. As you come up here, you can see where the water slides dump you out. Good view of the water slide there. It was really fun. It's nice that they've added those to the ships. It's great for the kids. Gives you another look at the beach pool, how big it is. The hot tub here as well. We can head around the back side of the pool area here. You can get a look at where you get on the Perfect Storm water slide. Right here on your left, you'll see where the stairs take you up. It wasn't open yet this morning, but it's getting ready to open any minute, so people are starting to line up. But again, the water slides are surprisingly fun. Again, you can see where you come out of the other one here on the left. As we head down the pool deck, on the left here, this would be the main pool area. There's a hot tub over there on the left as well. But you can definitely see there's ample seating here by the pool. Ton of loungers. You can definitely get busy during the day, but you usually don't have any trouble finding a space on this deck or the deck above it. But the earlier you come down to get a seat, the better chance you have to get a good one. So we can go ahead and head down the pool deck here. There is the other bar, the pool bar. This will bring us around to the sports pool. As you see, they have a hot tub here as well. This is where they'll do a lot of the games and activities in the sports pool. A little bit smaller, but still ample seating. So check your cruise compass, see what's going on, and if you want to see something specific, you'll probably want to grab a chair by that pool. The best thing about the Oasis class ships is just the number of pools. A lot of the smaller classes only have 2 pools, or some even just 1, so having 3 pools really makes a difference. All right, from here we can make a quick walk around to the rear of the ship, heading by Splashaway Bay. We'll head down that side, head towards the rear of the ship. As you're coming down here, you will run across El Loco Fresh, which is a complimentary dining venue. Super popular, I have to admit. After a few cocktails, I sneak in here and grab a soft taco or something like that. I always kind of enjoy it. They have some pre-made burritos that are pretty good. Just want to grab something quick. I definitely enjoy a Loco Fresh. So we head around towards the rear of the ship. You can see the sports courts back here. They have basketball and different activities during the day in this section. Usually a lot going on back here. So if you're looking for something to do, definitely head back to this area of the ship. I always say it's where the energetic folks go. I'm generally on a cruise to relax, so I am not in this area very often. If we continue around towards the rear of the ship, we'll come up to the area where the flow rider is, and the Ultimate Abyss slide is there in the distance, as you can see. Keep an eye out in your cruise compass. It'll definitely show you what's going on at the flow rider. There are some times where they do boogie boarding, where you don't have to, stand up and do the surf thing. My daughters love it and do the boogie boarding often. That's a great look at the Ultimate Abyss slide. It's definitely worth a try. Here was a view from the top. My daughter and I decided to give it another go. It's super cool to do when you're out at sea because you're up there, you get a good view of everything. Definitely fun. Here is a quick view of me running down the slide. Definitely a fun time. Also have to mention the back of the ship is a really nice place to come and chill and just look off the back of the ship. Keep that in mind if you're looking for a quiet spot. Grab a drink and head back there and just relax. Depending on the time of day, it can be pretty quiet. On this side you have the mini golf course. Which is always fun. Also have the zip line right up there. Can't really see the line, but it kind of runs diagonal across. And that's where you would get off right there. But again, the mini golf is always fun. Can't go wrong. I also love the ping pong tables where they're actually enclosed because you can play it and not worry about the ball blowing away, which on a lot of the other ships is what happens. So it's nice when they finally enclose them. My daughter loves playing ping pong. Mini golf is always fun though. Definitely give that a shot. As we head back around, heading back towards the main area of the pool deck. On the right is where the kids club area is. Back in there. Kids club is always awesome. My daughters love it. All right, let's take a deeper look at the beach pool. More of a close-up view. As you can see, you have the hot tub over there with some loungers around it. You can see how the loungers are set in the water. This is definitely my favorite pool. If you want to get some real estate at this pool, definitely want to get up early, come down and get yourself a spot before they all get eaten up. It has a hot tub on each side. Kids love playing in this area. You have easy access to Splash Away Bay right on the other side of this pool. So it just seems to be super convenient, especially if you have kids. There's my daughter Frankie playing in the hot tub. But again, beach pool is a 10 out of 10 for sure. All right, let's also jump over and take a closer look at the sports pool. When you are sitting in a chair, that's my feet there. I was relaxing. It gives you a good view of what it looks like during the day. Again, they tend to have more activities at this pool. I tend to stick over at the beach pool. Speaking of, here is a view of the beach pool from above. Again, let you get a good look at it. As well as the water slides over there. All right, let's jump over and get a look at the main pool from the deck above. It has 2 hot tubs as well, one on each side. All right, let's also jump over and take a look at the splash pad area from above. Said the kids love this area, so if you have little ones, you're going to be spending some time there. All right, heading back towards the front of the ship, towards the Solarium area. Don't sleep on these awesome hot tubs that are kind of tucked back here. They have the windows looking out at the ocean, a couple TVs. Great spot to come down early in the morning and just relax. Definitely awesome. So let's go ahead and head into the Solarium. This is the adults only section of the ship. And when you want to escape all the craziness with the kids, this is the most awesome place on the boat. Definitely nice and quiet. A lot of loungers, a lot of places to relax. Great area of the ship if you're cruising during the winter as well. They have some small pools and hot tubs in here, which is great if you just want to hop in for a minute. The seating is awesome. They have full bar up here. It's an awesome place to sneak in and grab a drink if all the other bars are full. Definitely has a great feel. Love this little pool. Got the seats in it. Really great space. With the Oasis class ships, you sometimes get a lot of kids, so it's really great to be able to come in here and just relax. Have an area without the kids screaming. I love the lower area as well. Nice big loungers down here. But you can see there's just a ton of real estate. One good thing, it's really not that crowded. You're always going to be able to find a spot. Love that little infinity edge pool there. They did a great job on the Solarium on this ship. If you head over here, there's a little area you can walk out and take some pictures, or when the ship's out on the ocean, it's a great spot to come out, take some pictures, look around. It's really cool. Again, it's definitely a great picture spot, so make sure you remember to head out here and take a few pictures. All right, we'll take a fast walk back up to the main area of the Solarium. You can see the full bar there, which is awesome. Also behind that, You have the Solarium Bistro. It's a great place to come for breakfast. Definitely try it. It's much better than going to the Windjammer, the main dining room, in my opinion. On this side of the ship in this area, right above the Solarium, they also have the restaurant Hooked, which is the seafood restaurant. Now, I always get the dining package on Oasis class ships, and I love Hooked. Love to go get some oysters. A lot of times I'll go there before I go to my regularly scheduled dinner. They have a great lobster roll there as well. Really good view up there. Really enjoy Hooked. If you're going to get the dining package, make sure you get yourself in there at least once. Definitely worth it. While I'm mentioning Hooked, I'll also mention a couple of the other specialty restaurants. Wonderland is on this ship as well. It's kind of a whimsical dinner experience. Very small portions. Definitely an acquired taste, I would say. I enjoyed my dinner there, but I don't necessarily go multiple times when I'm cruising. It's definitely worth a go. I enjoyed it. And there's also the Hibachi and Sushi Azumi, which is a specialty restaurant. Can't go wrong with hibachi. It's always fun. You can get sushi at the hibachi as well, or just go to the sushi area, which I do every cruise. All right, let's finish out this tour with a quick look at CocoCay. And our other port stop was Nassau. Here on Symphony, you will probably be hitting those two stops. So I'm just gonna let you know what we do, because I think it's an awesome plan. We always get the water park when I'm with the kids. Get the beach club if I'm with the wife and older friends. If I'm cruising with the kids, beach club is not really the way to go, so we do the water park. We head right up here, grab one of these seats right in front, looking right at the wave pool. It's a good home base. That way the kids can hop in and out of the wave pool whenever they want. I can just sit and chill and watch them. One of the main reasons we love doing the water park, there's a dedicated snack shack right there to the right. So when it's time to get some food, there's not a huge line. The only people that can use it are the folks inside of the water park. So it's pretty much you just walk up and get what you want. It's super easy. And they have these little adventure pools or sport pools. My girls love them. They'll play in here for hours. Those are the best water slides in the park, in my opinion, up there. But these pools are really awesome to keep the kids busy. They will tire themselves out. By the time you leave CocoCay, they're going to be heading right to bed. But my kids love it. If you're traveling with kids, the water park is definitely the way to go. But I do have to say, the water slides are by far the biggest draw to doing the water park. Take a look.
Here we go.
You really can't beat the smile on their faces. It's just such an awesome time in the water park. All right, let's hop over to the lagoon pool, which is the main pool area on CocoCay. It's definitely a giant pool. As you can see, it gets pretty busy. So if you want to camp out at this area, you're going to want to get off the boat early to try to get a chair. It's another one of the reasons we do the water park. I just like to have a little bit less crowded space. But we always come over here and I let the girls swim and play. They usually meet little friends and have a good time. So you definitely end up over here anyway. You can go out of the back side of the water park and cut right over here to the pool. It's super quick and super easy. Take a quick walk along the side of the pool here, get an idea how big it is, how busy it gets. It's definitely a good time over here though. See, they have the swim up bar over there, which is always really popular. You get up here on the little bridge, get an idea of just how large the pool is. Pool bar is definitely a popular spot. Doesn't get as crazy as it used to. Now they have the adults only area on CocoCay. So that's kind of where all the craziness has navigated to. So it's kind of nice if you have kids. It's a little more family friendly over here now than it used to be, which is good to know. You see you got both sides here. They have so much area here. Definitely gonna find a place. If you get off early enough, you'll always find a spot for sure. Right behind that is the Breezy Bay area. It's kind of one of my favorite areas to go if we're not at the water park. I like to rent one of these day beds there. Got a nice little swimming area here. Usually either go here at Breezy Bay or down further to the right to South Beach. I like this one because it's close to the pool. It's got ample areas to swim. It's real convenient. You stay over at South Beach, it's a pretty long hike to get back over where the main pool is. So a lot of times you kind of want to bounce around, so you want to try to find a central location. Definitely work with my clients to point them in the right direction when we book something with CocoCay. But I love it here. You have your own snack shack. The bar's right there to the left. You can see my daughter Frankie met some friends and had a great time at the main pool. I also want to mention our other stop was Nassau. I know a lot of people always complain about Nassau or say it's not a great spot or, cruise stop. I love it. If you're willing to get out and spend a little money, there are some really great options. So this is Baha Bay, and we did the Baha Bay Water Park, and then we also did the add-on, which is their beach club, which is amazing. I'll do a full tour on that. It'll be up on our site, so you can get a lot of information. If you do that, you can also use their beach, which, as you can see right here, is beautiful. This is our view from our chair inside of the beach club. You really can't beat it. You do have to pay an additional fee for the water park, and then you pay an additional fee for the beach club. You have the affinity pools here. Whatever you spend here at the beach club on renting a chair or a cabana actually goes towards your food and beverage totals. So generally you don't have to spend any additional money and you'll be able to drink and eat as much as you want. But the pools here are just beautiful. The views are beautiful. You can walk right into the water park from this beach club, which gives the kids a lot to do. Easy to find. You can just show them your chair and say, hey, we'll be right here. I love it. It's one of my favorite places on Nassau to go. Highly recommend it. Inside of the water park, they also have a huge kind of splash play area. I'm going to show that in case you're traveling with kids. It's really awesome. My girls love it. Here's a quick view of their wave pool. It's not super big, but big enough. The kids like it. I don't know, my kids can play in the wave pool for hours. They also have a lazy river, which is actually pretty fun. I've been here multiple times. Never really seen it too busy. There's a lot of other things to do. A lot of people go to Atlantis and hit that water park. But this one is a great option as well. So keep it in mind. And follow us on YouTube and you'll see our tour of Baha Bay soon.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our tour of Symphony of the Seas as much as we loved our cruise on Symphony of the Seas. If you're looking to book this ship or any other, please feel free to reach out to us. We are here to help. If you're the type of person who loves to have a good time and maximize your port stops, we are definitely the agency for you. Not only do we book a lot of cruises, but we are out there on a lot of cruises. So a lot of it's firsthand knowledge. We're familiar with a lot of the ins and outs of the different lines, so we can make it as seamless as possible for you. If you like this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe. We have a lot of content coming out this year. Follow us on social media as well. Hope to see you out there. If you do come up, we'll have a drink. Take care.